Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what change can you do now that will have a huge impact on your life. I'm very excited about this reading, so let's pick our three piles together. And so for pile number 1, we have Chiron. For pile number 2, we have the 10th house. And for pile number 3, we have the 7th house. If you prefer to pick by crystals, give me a second, I'll add that in. So for pile number 1, we have the Lapis Lazuli. For pile number 2, we have the green Aventurine. And for pile number 3, we have the Amethyst. So let's now take a look at what change can you do now that will have a huge impact on your life. And take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, or 3 crystals. And that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. It will guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, if you like the card picking process and the shuffling, I, as usual, left this section especially for you. So now let's pick the decks that we're going to be using. So I'll be using this deck as well as this Oracle deck, and I'll be using these tarot cards. Any decks that I use that you're interested in, you'll always find that I'll leave its name and a link to it down in the description box so you can check it out whenever you want. I will be using another deck during the reading other than these, but these are the ones that we are going to prepare together. All right, so let's now shuffle with intention and ask, what change can you do now that will have a huge impact on your life? 1, 2, and I feel this one, 3. Okay, so now let's pick up your oracle cards. And again, ask with intention. What change can you do now that will have an impact on your life? So 1, oh, I feel this one. This one's bright. Yes. 2, and I feel this one. 3, lovely. All right, now it's time for our tarot cards. Let's shuffle with intention. We will be picking 6 cards for each of the 3 piles. So, what change can they do now that will have a huge impact on their lives, please? 1, 2, and 3. What change can they do now that will have a huge impact on their lives, please? Can we kindly find out? Thank you. Okay, so 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wonderful. our piles are ready. Now we need to put them in a neat way. So this is pile number 1. Right, pile number 1 is ready. Let's add the Lapis Lazuli. Ooh, there we go, I guess. There we go. Yeah. Pile 1 is ready. Let's organize pile number 2. Put them together neatly. There we go. So that is pile number 2. Let's add the green Aventurine. And right, pile number 3 is also ready. Let's add the Amethyst. There we go. So guys, I guess the piles are now ready. Thank you for sticking around. It's always lovely to be doing this with you. And we're now ready to start the readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you have chosen the beautiful Lapis Lazuli. And you have also chosen Chiron. It's interesting how Chiron chose to come in this reading. All right, in this specific reading. Okay, now let's take a look at your other oracle cards. I think I'm going to put the round one in the corner so we can navigate through the reading. So you also have the box. Okay, this is becoming clearer by the second. Okay, and this is your oracle card. Interesting. All right. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you have Justice. Can we adjust that? There we go. We have Justice. The 10 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords. Wow. Pile number 1. The Emperor. The 2 of Cups, wonderful. I'm getting what this is now. Okay. And you have the Ace of Swords. Yes. So, pile number 1. What I'm seeing here with Chiron as your main card is that, as you may know, Chiron is our deepest spiritual injury. And with this injury, it illuminates where we feel innately challenged, where our spiritual injury is, where we feel hopeless. And this is why you have the box archetype, which is showing me that at the moment you kind of feel not just stuck is an understatement. You feel like you are in some sort of paradox that you're not capable of getting out of. It's like a box within a box within a box within a box. A very tough situation. But as you can see, and as we said, this is the journey where you'll heal and where you'll become a teacher of wisdom. You are becoming the best version of yourself. There is no best because it's endless, but I mean, you're becoming the stronger, better version of yourself, leveling up through this very tough process. Chiron is tough, pile number 1. I feel you to the bone. You have no idea. But at the end of the day, this box is kind of also shaped like a pyramid. It's like you're going up. Once you come out of this, the world is changing for you, my dear friend. And this is what the cards are showing for you here. And is there something that you can do, actually something small that you can do that can quickly take you out of this? Yes, there is. Pile number 1. In fact, it's really funny how you have 1, 2, 4, 5. I know that 3 is missing, but my point is, the first thing that I'm seeing here, that little Ace of Swords, the little one small step that you can take that will have a leap of an effect on your life, is to simply here, as you can see, with the Emperor. Emperor is someone who's taking command of their lives, of their life, listing down what they need to do to get out of the situation. That is the simple step, the small change, obviously, that Spirit is relaying here, that will make a big difference in your life. Listing. So not starting with big things, because it's a tough situation here. And you'll find that with this paradox here, it will only be solved by taking little steps at a time. There is this saying that I absolutely love, and I feel like it fits this reading perfectly. And that is, little by little, a little becomes a lot. And that's how you will be able to come out of this tough time here. And you won't just be coming out of it. Pile number 1, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Even your 5 of Swords, your perseverance, show that you will be winning. That you will be coming out of this triumphant. That is the sort of trying energy that is depicted in your reading. So it's simply this small change that is going to get you out of this, is sitting down and quietly thinking, what can I do to little by little solve my issues and my problems, solve the big problem that will be the guiding light to the rest of my problems. How can I take that problem and make a list quietly that can step by step, with tiny little steps, take me out of this situation? You do see here with the Justice card, pile number 1, it's depicted in a really nice way, where someone is massaging their feet after a long night. You see that she's dressed up nicely, and she was wearing her beautiful red pumps all night, and they were uncomfortable, obviously, but she chose to make that small sacrifice in order to look good that night. And so I see here Spirit saying this process of coming out might be uncomfortable, but taking the steps now and taking small, tiny steps will eventually soon take you out of it, instead of having to go through this whole lesson and feeling stuck over and over. I feel like Spirit is nudging you here and saying, why take so much time to come out of this hard lesson when you can take yourself out of it easily? Because whatever actions you will taking with the 2 of Cups, you will be reciprocated back with results. You will be triumphant. In fact, with the 10 of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you're getting all your dreams coming true for you, pile number 1. And it's just really as simple as writing down tiny steps of what you can do. Do you see? This emperor here is holding her phone. She's checking things on the computer. So you can see these little, she's even in the kitchen. It's a very homey environment. Nothing too complicated. Where she's doing small things. She's setting small deadlines and small tasks, where one of the tasks could simply be picking the phone and asking about something so you have more information. Googling and searching, and perhaps learning something through YouTube or a video. Starting a class that will give you some skills that you need. Asking a friend about a contact, and so on. These little steps that you can write today that will be like a birthday to your new life. Do you see how she marked her calendar here? Set a birthday for your new life. You write that birthday for yourself and say, on that day, that is my new birth date, where I rise again. And the way I'm going to rise is that I'm going to follow this easy list of tiny tasks that I need to do every day. And like we said, remember that saying, pile number 1? Little by little, a little becomes a lot. Your reading shows that you will be triumphant and you will make your dreams come true by simply writing a list. Because as you list it down, you realize that it's not as intimidating as you thought it was. You've taken that complicated box and you've chopped it down into tiny little tasks that you can consume every day and work through. And you will see, pile number 1, everything that you do will be reciprocated back to you. You will get results. It will be a brilliant new birthday, a brilliant new start of your new life to come. Pile number 1. Let's now check your other tarot cards and get more information from Spirit on what you can do today. What small change can you do now that will have a huge impact on your life? Pile number 1. I see this one popping out. Let's take it. Okay. So you have the Hermit, which is really beautiful, falling under Chiron. And it's like, it shows how these tough times are gonna grow muscles and a lot of arms for you. And it's like you've went through this Chiron time, pile number 1, so that you can build new skills that will help you become a dream manifester here. You have the 4 of Cups. Wow, the Sun. Do you see how beautiful that card is? Unbelievable. Going from the 4 of Cups to the Sun. And it's right falling right under the 10 of Pentacles here. You have the 6 of Pentacles, success, victory, triumph. Again, it's falling under the Triumph. Unbelievable. You have the Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely leveling up, pile number 1. It's just like what Chiron is. It's a blessing in disguise. You have the 3 of Pentacles. And your reading is ending with the 10 of Cups. My God. So there's no question here that that small step, that small birthday, pile number 1, will lead to your ultimate success. In your reading, you have both the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, being fully emotionally satisfied, financially happy, financially independent. You're going from the Four of Cups energy where you don't know what to do. You're stuck in this situation here. The fours are all over your reading. And you're turning it into a dream, a successful dream. And how is that going to be applied? With the Three of Pentacles. Working on things little by little. Do you see how she's one by one picking up the lilies? One lily at a time until she finally succeeds. Pile number 1. You will be creating that independence depending on what situation you're in. I'm seeing a lot of pentacles though. I'm also seeing a lot of cups. So you're going to be creating for yourself a magical momentum where you with your own hands for yourself create the life that you want. It's like your past self is passing on happiness to your future self. Your future self thanking your past self for the effort that you have done. Pile number 1. I hope you heed the call. I'm sure you will, because this is a message specifically for you from Spirit. My heart is with you and I'm rooting for you, pile number 1. And I know that just like your reading is saying, that you will be triumphant and that you will make your dreams come true. Also, pile number 1, if you're interested in getting a little push and a little help, I do sell a productivity book that helps you become a productive person straight away while enjoying it. If you're interested in that, it's a small book. You won't procrastinate on reading it. You'll find the link to that book down in the description box. Other than that, pile number 1, I wish you all the best of luck from my heart. I know you're going to make it out of this. Not only will you make it out of this, but with Chiron, this is a teacher of wisdom. You'll come out of it super successful. You'll be an inspiration to others, a great story that touches people's hearts, and you'll be teaching others how to move a long life with strength. Pile number 1, it was an honor and a pleasure doing this reading for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you have chosen the green Aventurine, and you've also chosen the 10th house. So let's take a look at the rest of your cards and find out exactly what small change can you do now that will have a huge impact on your life. Wow, you have the Temple here. Let's put it there. You have the 10th house, obviously. Let's see what your Oracle card has. How interesting. That's how it looks like. All right. And your tarot cards, you have the Magician. The 9 of Wands. Wow, the 10 of Cups. The 8 of Wands. The 3 of Cups. And you have the Queen of Cups. So obviously here, pile number 2. This is related to your work or a dream goal that you have, because this is the 10th house. It's all about your career, your accomplishment, and it could your accomplishments and your dharma or your life mission, right? With the temple archetype here, I do see that you're praying for something that you hold very dear. With the fish, it's like Pisces. You hold it dear and close to your heart, a dream that you never want to let go of. And that's why you have the Magician, with working towards it, manifesting it, making it your dream come true with the Ace of Cups. That wish that you have, pile number 2, with the green Aventurine and all the green as well, and the plants that are shown in the temple with the prayer here, this shows me that you are going to make it come true. You will be creating a lot of abundance. With the 10 of Cups centering your reading, it shows that you will create ultimate happiness. The happiness here speaks back to the prayer that we see here, that prayer that you hold so close to your heart. It's such an important prayer for you, pile number 2, that you do see the Queen of Cups crying in this reading. You can almost hear her say, I don't know what to do. How do I make it come true? And you do see the universe patting on the back saying, you will make it come true. Pile number 2, you will make it come true. And with the Ace of Wands, this is saying, just begin. It's interesting. Pile number 1 was kind of close to that in a different way, of course, but it was kind of close here. What a coincidence. You might have been drawn to 1 and 2. They're different, but they have kind of the same message here. Yours in specific is to just start. Pile number 3, because if you do, with the 3 of Cups, it shows you'll soon be celebrating and manifesting. You do see these 3 witches going around manifesting their dreams. They're going around the fire, making sure that it comes true. And so your small change is to just begin. By just beginning, you'll find yourself getting into a warp, a loop, a cosmic warp, where you go whoop and come out the other side achieving exactly what you want. So that small change that will have a huge impact is that when you begin, you'll realize that you're manifesting it here with the Magician quicker and bigger than you think. Pile number 1. It's so unfair how you could be standing a little bit watching your dream from the outside when you are supposed to step in and live it and become it, because it will happen for you. Pile number 2. It will happen. There's a promise here of great abundance, of happiness, of a wish being manifested and coming true. Pile number 2. I think here the message is as well, persist towards your goal with ambition, with discipline, and don't cling too tightly to the outcome. Pile number 2. It's like build this structure and manifest with your feminine energy. That's how you manifest in the physical plane, with this masculine and feminine power, where you start creating discipline and structure with the 10th house here. But as the 9 of Wands here suggests, also believing in it, in a very strong way. This way you pull that dream towards you and make it come true in real life. It's all about starting for you here, pile number 2. It's all about starting. Starting, begin. And be disciplined to the beginning that you started. Even if you're not going to make huge changes every day, do one step at a time every day, and before you know it, you'll find yourself that you've cut and gone through a long way, and it's going quicker than you think. Pile number 2. It's really funny, you know. This is, of course, a timeless reading, but if you're watching this at the time that I've posted this, this is a time where the sun is in Capricorn, and the 10th house is home of Capricorn, which is, of course, the sign that's committed to time-earned achievements. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is the planet that uses tough love to prompt the manifestation of your goals. And so here really, all that your whole message is that if you just start and put in that effort today, take your magician energy out, because you are capable of making that dream come true. If you do that now, you will have that dream come true. You will not let it pass by you, and it will be yours. Pile number 2. It will be yours. You will see. Let me take out your tarot cards and get more information about this achievement. Get more information about what Spirit is advising you to do. That more information on that small change, that start, that just start that we're taking a look at here in your reading. Can we kindly get more information on that, please? That just start. Wow, the Fool. I mean, Spirit is really just saying, just start. Start the journey. Wow. Really prompting you to start. I wonder what this is, but the message is clear. All right. So you have the Queen of Wands. Do you see how she's manifesting here? Unbelievable. You have the Four of Wands. You'll be celebrating the success soon. You will see. Do you see how she's manifesting in this card and then celebrating in the Four of Wands? You have the Three of Swords. You might be afraid of not making it. This is falling right under the Ten of Cups, which shows what you're afraid of is really not real. What is real is that you will be celebrating your happiness and your success very soon. That is what will happen. The Three of Swords here discusses how we sometimes keep ourselves in a loop of pain, and sometimes it is us that is holding on to the fears or the pains and causing this suffering to ourselves. So why suffer? Why feel bad when it's supposed to be yours is the question. You have the Eight of Swords, again feeling stuck, and the answer to that is just begin, pile number 2, and you will see. Just begin and you will see. is really the message here. Wow. You have the High Priestess, someone who has the inner knowing inside of her. Someone who just knows what to do as soon as she puts her head into something. The inner knowing just comes out, and she's capable of course I'm saying she as energy, this could be anyone. Her energy comes out and she manifests the knowledge that she has to create a reality that she wants. And last but not least, wow, you have the Eight of Pentacles. In this specific Eight of Pentacles, which is all about get right to work, but you do see she's getting the rewards for what she's done. In fact, everyone is flabbergasted at the amount of rewards that she's getting. Do you see that? You're more than equipped than you think. And really your strongest message here is that Spirit is really saying, you have the capability, you got this, pile number 2. You'll be manifesting it like crazy. You have the Queen of Wands in conjunction to the Magician. This is a lot of power in your hands right there. So please use that, pile number 2. I hope you heed this call, and I hope you are able to catch this dream right into the palm of your hands very soon, which is exactly what your reading is showing. Here, pile number 2. And also pile number 2, if you're interested, if you want a little help, you do know that I sell a productivity book. It's small, very concise. You won't procrastinate on reading it, but it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying it. If you're interested in that, you'll find the link to this book down in the description box. And other than that, pile number 2, I am praying and wishing you all the best of luck from my heart to yours for you to achieve this beautiful dream of yours, pile number 2. And pile number 2, that was your reading. I wish you all the best of luck. May you be blessed. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you have chosen the beautiful Amethyst as well as the 7th house. So let's take a look at your cards and find out exactly what small change can you do now that will have a huge impact on your life. Whoa, interesting. So you have the River archetype. Okay. That is, of course, your main card. Ooh, and this is your Oracle card. Interesting. I see, okay. Right. Now, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the King of Wands. Whoa. Okay. Wow, you have the Devil. Right. You have the Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Right, let's push them to the side. Yeah, that's it. And you have the Hermit. I'm not surprised. So pile number 3. What I see here with the 7th house, maybe a want, a certain want to create profound relationships with others. Maybe even for some of you, you're looking for intimacy and a romantic connection with someone. But with your Oracle card and the Hermit, I see that you especially enjoy spending time alone, doing your own activities, doing your own thing. You're someone who cherishes their time doing the things that they're interested in. You know how to pamper yourself. You know how to enjoy your time on your own. Yes, you would love to share that with a special person or some friends, dear friends, and beautiful connections that you would love to make. But you're tempted with the Devil card here to not take action, to not get out of your comfort zone or your house, maybe, all literally. And with the River archetype here, I'm really seeing Spirit advising you to take a good look and a reflection at the consequences of your choices. Because with the Devil in conjunction with the 6 of Pentacles, I see you maybe making excuses and believing them. I don't want to say excuses, it's the wrong word, but giving real reasons to why you may not be able to go out more often. Maybe you're busy, maybe you need to save up for these activities, or maybe you still don't know how to go about it. But with the 7 of Wands here, you do see Spirit advising you to plan for it. In fact, you have the Knight of Wands. You do see someone being more proactive, maybe inviting people over if it's possible, or saying yes more often than not to invitations, or joining a certain activity here, planning for it, saving for it as well. You have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. With the King of Wands, I really do see that it's written for you to manifest this wish, pile number 3, that it is going to happen. So what is that one small change that you can do to make a big difference or a huge impact on your life in terms of that wish? Since that wish will make a huge impact on your life, is to simply start planning for it. Start in your comfort zone, thinking how you're going to start incorporating activities or people into your life. Because through this process, you will be meeting your soul family or your romantic partner. You will be achieving that. In fact, with the ice cream here, it's going to taste delicious, meaning you're really going to enjoy these profound relationships. So in your comfort zone, just simply put in that little tiny time to plan for it, to research, what kind of activities can I join? What kind of charities can I join? Who can I call to invite over, or who should I respond back to? You know, there was this and this so people that wanted me to hang out with them or their friends. Maybe I should call them back and say, hey. All in all, you will really be thanking yourself later, pile number 3, for making these small plans, for researching for the activities, for just thinking about it. Because as always, things from the outside are intimidating, but once we get out and experience them, we enjoy our lives. And we find that we've really might have wasted a lot of time not doing something that could have been much easier than we thought. And that's really the message here that I'm seeing. Pile number 3. So I'm going to take some tarot cards and get more advice from Spirit on how you can make this plan. What small change do you need to do to have that great impact in your life? But overall, I do see with your main archetype here is that while things are blurred, it's not clear how you can achieve that. Making a plan will let this knight charming person come into your life, or that's also a symbol for what you want in terms of finding your soul family, or the friends that you are looking for, the companions that you're looking for. Pile number 3. All right, let's now shuffle with intention and get more information on that small change. Can we kindly get more information on what pile number 3 can do now that will have a huge impact on their lives? On their life. There we go. You have the Ace of Swords. See, the Ace of Swords is you beginning to clearly start a plan, to make a plan, to just think about it. Pile number 3. All right. You have the Hanged Man. That's an interesting Hanged Man, really. You have the 10 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords. Right, interesting. Wow. Oh, this one is sliding out. Let's take it. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And you have the 2 of Swords ending your reading, which is very significant here. So, of course, pile number 3, as you can see, one of 2 things is going to win. Either your dream, what you want to manifest here, or your with the Devil card here, your comfort is exactly the word I'm looking for, or your comfort. Now, your comfort is not really your comfort, and that's why we see the Devil card here, because if it was your comfort, you wouldn't have these beautiful wants reminding you to do something about them. And you do see with this specific Hanged Man in this deck, you do see a mermaid. Is this mermaid really stuck, or is this mermaid putting themselves in this situation? And the question here is, are you really stuck? Or are you letting this maybe drag on without realizing? Pile number 3. Because you do have the 10 of Cups here. Your heart is yearning for something. It's yearning for beautiful companionships. And with the 9 of Swords, do you see how this woman is not able to sleep or to sit comfortably because there's a mermaid screaming and screeching at the bottom going, ah. So it's like unconsciously there is a voice in you. While you're comfortable and having a wonderful time, you seem to be someone who knows how to have an interesting life and to do things that they love. You don't need anyone, pile number 3. But there's a voice inside you that's calling for something, calling for deeper connections, perhaps. And there's only one way to change fate and the wheels in your favor. So the question is, which of these two is going to win? Pile number 3. When really the small change that you can do, as you can see here, is to just take the time only to plan how you're going to fit a small time in your week for that specific person or purpose, for that activity where you can start enjoying outside life, outside of your comfort zone. Pile number 3. Now, with the 7 of Pentacles, I'm seeing that this is a work in progress. You don't have to go all in from the very beginning, where you do a lot of things that are outside your comfort zone. But you realize that little by little, you'll start maybe joining in some classes or some charity work. And from there, you might meet really interesting people that give you other ideas that you will love, not necessarily with them, but other ideas that you haven't heard about, and you might want to join that. And then out of these people, you might find a nice friend that you like, and so on. It's like a small process. It's a progress. It's a process in progress. Yes, I think it is. It's a process in progress, where little by little, you'll finally birth this dream. Make it come true for yourself. It's really achievable. It's there for you to take it. And it's not, the small change that you can do is not even about going out, but it's simply planning. Because who knows, with the little research and a little planning, you might actually like the idea. So always ask yourself, pile number 3, which voice is going to win? Which voice is going to win? And I'm sure, pile number 3, you're going to make what you want win. I know that. So pile number 3, that was your beautiful reading. It was really a pleasure doing this reading for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And also, don't forget to check my productivity book out. You might like it. It's a small book. You won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person, all while enjoying it right away. You'll spring into action, I promise you, after reading this book. So don't forget to check it out. You'll find it in the description box. Other than that, I'm wishing you a wonderful day. It was a pleasure spending time with you, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.